Right, the aspect, as people will know, Evelyn's very much involved in trying to promote the use of cannabis products or cannabis for medical purposes. Evelyn makes no secret of the fact that she uses cannabis to relieve her pain, to give her appetite, and for other aspects of her illness, to control it, make it bearable. You're in some discomfort now.
I am, yes.
And if you had access to cannabis in some form, you presumably smoke it, whatever you do with it?
I would, yes, I would. When I was in Oxford at the hospital, the staff over there knew that I was smoking cannabis, but I wasn't taking a lot of the prescribed medication that they were making available to me because it was morphine, Class A drugs. I did say to them that I use cannabis. I smoke 3 or 4 joints a day. They didn't tell me to go outside and smoke it, but they didn't tell me not to. So I was smoking, but I was only smoking 1 or 2 a day, and I was leaving that till the night time. But now I've come back to Jersey, it's very, very hard to get hold of. So the way I've put on while I've been over there for just over 3 weeks, I'm hoping that...
I mean, it's a part of your campaign to have it made legal. I mean, it is legal, as we've discovered. The questions were asked in the States, and in fact the States, the health minister can require it to be administered to somebody. You can get a prescription for it here. The law allows for it to happen, but they won't do it. But in your condition now, how much would it cost you in UK standards to self-medicate yourself with cannabis? On the black market, this we're talking about.
Right, okay. Every 3 days it's £10 over in the UK. Every 3 days in Jersey would cost me £60, and I haven't got that kind of money to be paying.
And even if that's if it was available here.
If it was, well, buying it off of the market, the criminals, as I call them, buying it from them, they're the ones that are making the money from it, right. And it's a lot of money that they're making.
In the UK, when you buy it there, I mean, how readily available is it?
Readily available.
Very readily.
Yes, very, very readily. Delivered to the hospital.
Delivered.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, extraordinary.
Yeah.
I mean, the hospital are obviously fully aware of what you do, as you said, they're aware of it.
Yep.
Would you go as far as to say they actually encourage you to take it because it gives you pleasure or pain relief or whatever it is?
My bowel consultant, bless him, Dr. Travers, over the years, he's known what I've done. He's known about the trials because he's the one that's placed me on the cannabis trials and all the medical research that's been done through the samples of blood and genetics and everything. He told me to get my own plants, which I did try, but then they got busted from the house. So he just laughs with me now and jokes with me, and he says, "Just keep going, it will become legal."
I'm intrigued because it's an area of activity and I know nothing about. In the UK, how widespread is the domestic use of cannabis?
It's very, very widely spread. But you've also, over there, outside the John Radcliffe Hospital, you've also got patients which don't try and hide what they're doing. I've seen patients sitting outside with tinfoil, which I didn't know what they were up to, but I was told chasing the dragon, heroin addicts, and it's just what goes on is crazy.
I gather there's a meeting in Jersey this week. I don't know that it's on Thursday, I believe, there's a public meeting to take place about the very subject we're talking about. I don't know whether you'll be attending. I'd like to attend.
I didn't know anything about it, but I will try and find out information and I will be there.
Okay, we'll leave that aspect and we'll return to some yet other issues that you've got.